My second favorite is I'm Shell and I'm a cosplayer. If you are new to my channel, welcome, or if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little different because this is not something I do often, but we are doing an unboxing today. In case you don't know, there is a company called Plaid Crafts that makes a ton of different crafting supplies. Even if you haven't heard of them, you probably have used one of their products because they're the people that make Mod Podge. Plaid Crafts also has a smaller sub-company called Plaid FX, and that company focuses solely on cosplay supplies. So in this past year, I have been lucky enough to win not one, but 2 contests held by Plaid Crafts. A little while ago, I won a giveaway for Plaid FX, and then just 2 weeks ago, I won Plaid Crafts Mod Podge Day competition. And this is what I won it with, my Usmi staff that you guys have seen the tutorial for. If you watched that video, you know I used a ton of Plaid Crafts products on this, from Mod Podge to apple barrel paints to folk art paints and more. So I have very graciously been given 2 packages from Plaid to unbox. Just to be clear, Plaid is not sponsoring this video. I don't think they know I even have a YouTube. I was just lucky enough to be chosen as a winner for my prop and then win a giveaway. I am not affiliated with this brand, besides being a very lucky consumer. And this is not just a video about Plaid, I'm also going to talk about some of my other favorite cosplay crafting materials. So, let's crack this baby open. I mean, she's already open, but like, can you blame me? First up is the giveaway box, and this was from Plaid FX. Holy moly! So this is a Plaid FX backpack. Ooh, so fancy. Ooh. This is a really nice quality bag. It's got like a laptop sleeve and a bunch of inner pockets, and it has a space on the side for a water bottle. This is really nice. You can bet that I will be taking this to conventions in the future because it makes me feel very special. Also, it's like super functional, honestly. And there's something else in here. Oh, this is really cool. This is their flexible acrylic paint. I have heard about this because this is like super cool. This is a paint they specifically formulated for cosplayers to use with things like foam armor or fabric, because this paint like bends and flexes with you as you move and wear it. Along with the backpack, there's also a lanyard for all of your convention needs, because if you are one of my viewers that has not yet been to a convention, normally you have a lanyard with your convention badge on it, and you kind of wear it around the con or attach it to your bag. So this is super useful. So that is the Plaid FX giveaway. Let's move on to Mod Podge. According to the contest, I'm pretty sure this is like a bunch of different kinds of Mod Podge, because the contest was for Mod Podge Day. And I'm super excited because I use Mod Podge like all the time. Basically every prop I make has Mod Podge in it. Whoa! Welcome to Bubble Wrap Heaven, population us. Okay. Oh, y'all. There's some really cool stuff in here I was not expecting. Oh my god. Holy there's so much stuff in here. Oh my, okay, complete honest moment. I literally thought I was going to win like 4 bottles of like, just like Mod Podge. Like that was the image when they announced the contest, like that was the image, like, oh, you know, 4 bottles of Mod Podge. I assumed it would be 4 bottles of Mod Podge. This is a lot more than 4 bottles of Mod Podge. Oh my god. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay, at the very top, this says this is the Mod Podge Photo Transfer Tool. And I have never seen or heard of this before. Okay, it looks like this is a heat tool for transferring photos. So you print out a photo on like photo paper using your printer, and then you press it against a wood, leather, or fabric surface, and it transfers the printer ink onto the surface with heat. How have I never heard of this before? This is so cool! It actually genuinely blows my mind that I've never heard of this before, because this could be so useful for me. I do a lot of painting on fabric, and I also do a lot of like iron-on vinyls onto shirts and things like that, and this could make that so much easier if I could just heat apply it. This is so cool! This is Blacklight Mod Podge. This is also something I've never heard of. Oh, I didn't even know they had this many cool products. Okay, so reading the back, this is exactly what it sounds like. It is a clear Mod Podge that looks normal and clear in the daytime, but when there is black light applied to it, it literally glows. That is really cool. Think of how cool this could be for like sci-fi or futuristic cosplays. If you're like doing a photo shoot using black light, this could be so awesome. Oh, and perfectly paired with the black light Mod Podge is glow in the dark Mod Podge. I'm definitely gonna have to like come up with some way to use these because I think that'd be so cool. And there's still like 5 things in here. We still have a way to go. This is Mod Podge Gloss, what I would consider to be like the classic Mod Podge. This is the Mod Podge I use by far the most. This is my Mod Podge Gloss because, you know, it's gross and crusty and I've had it for quite a while and I use it quite a bit, and I could use some new stuff, so yay! New Mod Podge. This is a big one. Oh, okay. This is the Mod Podge Matte, which is like kind of what I would call like the sister to Mod Podge Gloss, because it's the same formula, it just has a different finish, so it's not as shiny. And I've actually wanted to try this out for a while because I've only really ever used glossy, so I will be interested to see how this works. Ooh, okay, this is Mod Podge Paper. So I guess this is for specific paper projects. Let's read the instructions. I honestly love to read instructions because I'm just a nerd. So this can be used as either a glue or a sealer for paper. So you can use it to attach paper and then afterwards seal it and make it nice and waterproof. Okay, this is, oh my gosh, I've never seen this before either. Mod Podge Photo Transfer Medium. So this looks like another way that you can transfer images onto fabric and surfaces. This is, how have I never heard of this before? This is honestly a game changer, y'all. Like, I'm not even talking it up. Like, honestly, this is gonna be a game changer for my cosplay. And last but not least, at the bottom we have Spouncer set. Spouncer. Oh, they're little foam things. Spouncer. Oh, they're sponge bouncers. They're little sponge things that you dab, 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 dab. That's actually so cute. They call it spouncers. That's kind of adorable. Wow. Holy heck. Thank you so much, Plaid FX and Plaid Crafts. Like, this is so cool. I honestly really feel really special, and I love brands that do things like this for their customers. Now, let's talk my favorite cosplay crafting materials. The first one is obvious. Glossy Mod Podge. I said it before, I'll say it again. I think this is the classic. It is super useful, especially for sealing. I think one of the great things about Mod Podge is that you can spread it on very thin if you just want a thin coat of sealer, but I actually really like using thick coats of Mod Podge to help even out the texture of my props. When I was making Usami's staff, for example, I kind of had trouble blending the line of the hearts with the base because I used different materials for the curve and the flat. So what I did was I actually brushed a ton of Mod Podge over it, but it worked really well to kind of seep in and fill some of these gaps and make the whole thing look smoother. My second favorite product is clear acrylic sealer, which is also by Plaid. There's kind of a theme here. This is the Patricia Nimix Decorative Arts Clear Acrylic Sealer in matte. It also comes in glossy. And I actually really wish Plaid talked about this more because I think this is a really good product. Especially for cosplay, I love using this and it has honestly been a lifesaver with some of my props. So I love this acrylic sealer because it just sprays on and there's absolutely no brush strokes to be spoken of because it's a spray. You don't brush it, like, you get what I mean? Yeah? This stuff also dries incredibly fast. The downside to this product is that it smells so much. And the smell permeates wherever you are. So you cannot use this inside. You really need to use it outdoors in a very well ventilated area. And my third and final favorite cosplay product is foam! I was recently interviewed for a podcast called Out of Somewhere. It's very interesting. I recommend you listen to it. And the host, Trevor, asked me why cosplayers are so obsessed with foam. And I was really surprised because no one had ever asked me that before. But it was a good question. Now, to hear my full answer, you'll have to go listen to the episode. But generally, foam is a super versatile material, and it's pretty easy to use. My personal favorite is craft foam. Specifically, this big roll of it. I get these from Michael's for about $8 or so, and this is like 6 endless feet of craft foam. I love this stuff because it's so big. You can cut out whatever you need in whatever weird shape you need. And craft foam is just so usable for so many things. It's also just really nice to have this big roll sitting in the corner of my room so that when I need to make a prop, I don't have to run out to the store and buy a bunch of tiny craft foam sheets. I just hit up the roll. The other two kinds of foam that I have, I've actually just started using with my Usami prop, and that is EVA foam and foam clay. EVA foam is good because it's basically the same as craft foam, just a lot thicker. So where I would use craft foam as like a decorative finish on my props, I use EVA foam to make the base. Then of course we have foam clay, which I actually specifically got for the Usami prop because I really needed to be able to easily make curved segments, and this works really well for that. So I honestly think foam clay is a really cool cosplay material with a lot of potential, and I'm excited to use it more going forward. So that wraps up our unboxing and my favorite cosplay materials. Again, I want to make it clear that this video is not sponsored by Plaid. They don't actually even know I'm making it. This is just my honest opinion about their products. But I do want to say a big thank you to them if they somehow happen to see this, because I am very grateful they picked my prop to win the contest and sent me all of these goodies. I'm really happy. I'm really excited to start crafting with these things. And to you, my lovely viewer, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed hearing about some of my favorite cosplay and craft materials, and I will see you again next time. Bye!